For years now, the black rhino has been targeted by poachers for its horn, a piece of keratin that fetches a pretty sum of dollars on the black market. The demand for the rhino horn is evidenced by the increasing number of sagers from airports in transit or on arrival in some Asian destinations known for accepting the smuggled goods. Poaching has led to a decline in the number of rhinos in Africa and Kenya in particular. In Kenya, for example, from a population of 20,000 rhinos just a few years ago, the rhino population has declined to less than 300. Conservationists raised the alarm, prompting a rigorous campaign to restock the rhino population. With Lewa Conservancy coming in handy.
We're heavily vested in the conservation of the environment as well. I mean, we are a World Heritage Site, so our work in conservation is a conservation of wildlife.
Meet Edan Kontoma, the father and mother of baby rhinos born on Lewa Community Conservancy.
Tumeingilia kama yani rangers tu. Nilichaguliwa tu na wakubwa. Ninaona kama ninaweza, roho yangu inaweza penda hii kazi. Wakanileta hapa. Yenyewe roho yangu wakapenda, wanyama pia wakanipenda. Akiwa mwezi mmoja na nusu, tunajifunika na blanketi moja usiku. Tunalala nao. Ikifika hapo, tunaondokea kando kwa nyumba ingine. Sasa akiwa usiku unalisha tu ukiamuka. Lakini mpaka ifike mwezi moja na nusu, hakuna saa moja utakuwa nje na yeye. Mtakaa na yeye hivi, mtalala naye, mtaamuka naye, mtatembea naye hivyo hivyo.
The rhinos on Lewa find peace in this tranquil atmosphere that was once a cattle ranch.
So black rhinos are, critically endangered. So we're trying to grow that population whereby we had tons of these, just like the elephant situation. You're providing that safe environment, that habitat. So you've got your security team providing the security. You've got your community acting as your external security. You've got your research team, your vet team. That our vet comes from KWS because we partner heavily with the Kenya Wildlife Service. You've got all those teams in place to ensure the kind of environment and the kind of operations and procedures employed in ensuring the safety and growth are in place.
Lewa has played a key role in dealing decisively with poaching, cattle rustling, robbery, and banditry that was once rife here.
In a lot of instances, you find that when they stock theft or cattle theft in the surrounding areas, that they respond to that. So again, the community buys in because it's a service that's offered to the community. Because at the end of the day, what Lewa is here to do is to serve the community, is to try and create that, that much needed connection, right, with opportunity and the people here.
Currently, there are about 600 rhinos that are watched by rangers round the clock. The wildlife sanctuary, also known as Lewa Downs, located in northern Kenya, incorporates the Ngarendare forest that covers over 62,000 acres. One of the challenges that the management is grappling with is how to deal with the effects of climate change.
So I think with the rain, we were just lucky, although we would have hoped for more. So it's more of an environmental situation. As you can see, there's lots of rain going on everywhere. In Nairobi, there was like heavy rains. In the north is heavy rain. So in as much as it looks green to you, we had less rain than we did expect. So there is generally a climatic change. There's a major climatic change. So
reduction of both foot and carbon prints on Lewa is a calling for the conservationists here.
Lewa is governed by something called the Lewa Standard. Within the Lewa Standard, you have even carbon footprints. So for example, you can see that there's different buildings on Lewa, but very minimal and in particular areas.
Lewa remains a key attraction with one scheduled flight per day per airline that brings in tourists.
It's actually a home of rhinos, both black and white. We have a good number of black rhinos on the property. So yeah, it's actually a home of rhinos.
The local community integrates with Lewa through corporate social responsibility activities sponsored by the Safaricom Foundation. The Safaricom Foundation organizes the annual Lewa Marathon to raise funds for conservation and to raise awareness on the need to conserve the environment and wildlife.
The marathon kind of fetches over $500,000 that goes into Lewa projects and community projects. So it's not just, what they're trying to do is not just concentrate on Lewa projects. It's also to look at the other, you can't have you're not an island, so everybody benefits.
Today, Lewa stands out as a model for environmental and wildlife conservation. For EcoWatch, I'm Judith Akolo.